dive into the extraordinary world of how our brains adapt and grow, reshaping themselves with every new skill or concept we encounter. Do you remember the last time you truly challenged yourself to learn something new? Was it an easy process, or did it demand everything you had? Take a moment to reflect. Really think about the effort it took, the hurdles you faced, and the triumphs along the way. At the heart of this process lies a concept that quietly powers every bit of progress we make: neuroplasticity. This remarkable ability of the brain to adapt, rewire, and reorganize itself is not just a scientific marvel, but the foundation of all learning and personal growth. Whether you're delving into an entirely new field or refining a skill you've been honing for years, neuroplasticity is the engine driving your development. But why does this matter? Why does understanding neuroplasticity hold the key to unlocking your potential? It's simple. When we grasp the ways our brains adapt, we can consciously create environments, habits, and challenges that maximize our growth. So, let's unravel the 4 key ways neuroplasticity shapes our learning journey, giving us the power to master new challenges and transform our lives. First, neuroplasticity enables the brain to adapt to new experiences and stimuli. Imagine the first time you encountered a foreign language. Those sounds were meaningless, just noise without structure. Yet, through exposure and practice, your brain began forming new neural pathways, connecting these sounds to meanings and eventually enabling communication. This process, known as synaptic plasticity, illustrates how we absorb and retain new information. With consistent effort, these pathways strengthen, making recall and usage more natural over time. Secondly, this adaptability is what allows us to change behaviors and habits. Whether you're learning to play a musical instrument or building better routines, neuroplasticity is at work, creating the connections that turn practice into proficiency. Consider the deliberate effort it takes to master a piano piece or commit to daily exercise. Over time, the neural networks supporting these activities become stronger, transforming what once felt awkward or difficult into second nature. Neuroplasticity also plays a pivotal role in recovery from brain injuries and diseases. This process, known as neural rehabilitation, highlights the brain's resilience and capacity for renewal. When damage occurs, the brain compensates by forming new pathways, often enabling individuals to regain lost skills or functions. For someone recovering from a stroke or a traumatic injury, this adaptive ability is nothing short of life-saving, allowing them to rebuild their lives piece by piece. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, neuroplasticity underpins memory formation and retention. Every time we learn something new, our brains adjust their structure, embedding the knowledge in a web of connections that allows for storage and retrieval. This capacity doesn't just help us remember facts or skills. It forms the foundation of our ability to grow, adapt, and innovate in every area of life. And here's where it gets fascinating. Neuroplasticity thrives on our mistakes. Errors aren't just stumbles on the path to success. They're vital learning moments. When we make a mistake, our brain's error monitoring system kicks into high gear, triggering a process known as error-related negativity. This mechanism isn't about punishment. It's about recalibration. It helps us understand what went wrong, guiding us toward better decisions and sharper insights. In fact, mistakes often ignite creativity and innovation. Think of a scientist who stumbles upon unexpected results during an experiment. Instead of discarding the anomaly, they dig deeper, uncovering groundbreaking discoveries. These unplanned moments, born from error, push the boundaries of what we know and drive progress in ways we couldn't have anticipated. But what about the bigger picture? As we age, the brain's plasticity naturally declines, yet it never fully disappears. By engaging in activities that challenge us, like learning a new language or picking up a musical instrument, we can keep our minds agile and sharp. This isn't just about personal achievement. It's about preserving cognitive health and fending off decline. The beauty of neuroplasticity lies in its universality. Whether you're 20 or 70, your brain remains capable of growth and adaptation. The key is deliberate effort, choosing to challenge yourself, embrace mistakes, and persist through difficulties. By doing so, you're not just learning, you're actively reshaping your brain, creating a stronger, more versatile version of yourself. So here's a challenge to carry with you. Over the next week, identify 2 or 3 small changes you can make to disrupt your routine and ignite new neural pathways. Maybe it's trying a new route to work, experimenting with a different hobby, or tackling a skill you've always avoided. These small shifts might seem insignificant, but they carry the power to transform the way you think and grow. Embrace the discomfort, the mistakes, and the unfamiliar. It's in those moments that the magic happens. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward a better, brighter version of yourself. The journey won't be easy, but then again, nothing truly worthwhile ever is. So, dig in and let the work reshape you. The path ahead is yours to carve.